Damn.
Well now, it seems I strongly suspect
Tactical
that it will have something
testicles.
to do with drinking
I noticed,
or
haha.
preparing for battle. He's asked to see you.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I would ask you to try to keep him in line, but I think
I don't know, my bitrate might have been... I think my bitrate was set a little too low. I upped it. And sometimes I've noticed, like, I'll have to restart my stream, like, 3 times, and then my bitrate will be up to where it needs to be at, like, 7,000.
Tactical testicles. Dude, if I went a stream without something happening, it would be a miracle.
Dude, with this computer that I got set up, actually, I haven't had, like, any issue streaming. It's insane. And I've always been, like, an AMD fan. So I've always had, like, AMD GPUs and processors. But I went with the Intel i5-10400F and NVIDIA the GTX 1660 Super. And, dude, I put it on NVENC encoding for OBS, and I get no frame drops, 0 frame drops, and I stream for like 4 hours usually or more, and I'll get no frame drops. It's mostly just that I have to fuck with my bitrate sometimes to get it to a good steady bitrate, but I try to keep it around like 7,000.
Ah, there you are. It's time for us to get to work, my friend. I've decided to that's the spirit. Let's start with raw materials. Wood, stove, and rawhide. Gather what you can.
I need to change my... God damn it. I gotta go change my stream title again. Restream for some reason is fucking it up.
Tactical testicles. AMD Ryzen 9 5900X12 core and a 3080 RTX man, and if I do multi-platforms my shit freezes.
What the fuck? You have a killer build, dude. Question for you though, have you tried Restream? Because I was using just Streamlabs, which I'm using still, Streamlabs OBS, so I could stream to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I had a Ryzen 5 3600G and card was I using? An RX 5500 4 gig. And I would get frame drops and it would lag, but like not bad. It would just be random frame drops and it would fuck my stream up, dude. Have you tried Restream though? Or do you just use Streamlabs, or what do you use? Is it all custom?
Tactical testicles. My rig cost too much for me to be happy about.
I hear you, dude. That's why I lucked out. With this build, I spent around $1,000. But it is what it is. And it works exactly how I want it to, so. Once graphics card prices get back to normal in the next, 2 years, hopefully, then I might go and get myself a badass card. Because then for, you know, $300 to $500, I could buy the top of the line shit like it used to be. Shit, man. And my wife's computer, because I gave her my old one, that has a Ryzen 3 in it, 16 gigs of RAM, and it just uses the Vega 8 integrated graphics. But, the card she has in it is my old fucking, AMD Radeon HD 7750 1GB card. That card can still amazingly run games like Counter-Strike Go, which I know isn't that intensive, but it can run like CSGO and all sorts of different shit. I played League of Legends with it and streamed it. I could stream on it decently. I gave that to her. That card, when I bought it brand new in 2012, was like $100, right? I looked online recently and people are still buying it for like $100 or more because you can't get anything. And that's just ridiculous to me. I just bought her RX 560 4GB for about $280, which is way more than I wanted to pay for it.
Tactical Desticles. Yeah, wait till mine goes another way or the fad slows.
Yeah, well, if you have a 3080, you should be good for, I would hope, a couple years.
Tactical Desticles. Mining asterisk.
See, I did mining, but I didn't do GPU mining, I just used CPU. And it was fine. I don't do that shit anymore though, but I just wanted to try it out like a year or two ago, so I gave it a shot.
Tactical Desticles. Dude, I used a 1050 to for the longest time.
Yeah, I had that Radeon HD 7750, like I said, from 2012 all the way, so like what, fucking 8 years? And you want to know something crazy? That card, like, because in 2012 I didn't know a whole lot about like maintaining your temperatures, right? And stuff like that. I just knew how to overclock my shit so my games would run better. Dude, I checked my temperature when one of my buddies told me how to. I was running that card at like 95C constantly. And I'm surprised it never fucking died, dude, and it still works perfectly fine. And that card's been hot as a motherfucker for years.
Tactical Desticles. It's weird times, man. Same as everyone and the brothers getting into PCs because of COVID.
Yeah, I know. It's like, since everybody's stuck inside, everybody started building PCs, and then you have kids who are still in school and stuff, and they're like, Mom, I need, like, you know, going to their rich parents, like, I need this fucking $3,000 computer for school. So I can do my Zoom meetings. No, Mom, the 3080...
Tactical Desticles. That's insane, man. It should have roasted.
Oh, yeah, that's what my buddy said when I told him about it. He said, how long have you been running it like that for? And I was like, I have no idea. At the time, I was like, probably like 2 years. And that was before I ever maintained any of my shit, never cleaned my computer case. It was when I used to live at home with my mom. And I smoked cigarettes in my bedroom and shit, so my computer case, as you can imagine, was just full of dust, dude. Like, I'm sure my CPU was running at like 100C, and nothing ever broke on that computer. You know, it ended up breaking after like 7 years was the power supply. Damn, dude, the sound effects in this game are tight too. It's like real crisp in my ear.
Tactical Desticles. 3090 should be 1500 and cost 2400 to 2600.
What did you pay for your 3080? A grand? Or did you pay 15 for your 3080? Because I think a 3060, if I'm thinking correctly, is like 1500. So one of my buddies had a 3060. I believe it's a 3060. And I checked the price, and if I'm remembering correctly, it was like $14.99. Oh, and as I was asking, what do you use to stream? I mean, you're on PC, so I'm assuming OBS, but how do you multi-stream? And those sound effects are so nice. When he's hitting that boulder and it's echoing, it's crisp like a gunshot.
3090 should be 1500 but now 2400. I got my 3080 was around 1800 dead and I wasn't happy. Tactical Desticles. Yet I use Streamlabs but when doing multiple platforms it freezes. It freezes. I even stream at 60 FPS no problem, but if I do more than 2 stream.
I was using, I mean, I still use Streamlabs OBS just for the studio itself because I like how it's a lot easier to edit like your stars and notifications for Facebook.
Tactical Desticles. Haha, I copied that messages from earlier when we started talking about CO thing else.
It's all good. Hey,
Tactical
Ivan, thanks for the like, Ivan.
Something asterisk.
Really, let me see if I have like a referral code. Go and try Restream, bro. I'm telling you. Because I just signed up for Restream like a week ago, right? Because I was having issues too. Because if you think about it, when you're using Streamlabs or regular OBS and you're multi-streaming, not only do you need more bandwidth, because you're taking, like if you have a 7,000 bitrate set, and you're streaming to 3 platforms, it's 21,000 kilobits per second in bitrate, I believe, because I'm pretty sure it streams 7,000 bitrate to each platform. Where with Restream, you just set that shit up, and Restream handles the bitrate to the other platforms. So you're just streaming to Restream, and Restream is separating that to all your platforms. I'm streaming to like 12 platforms right now, dude. Oh shit. It's gonna be my first death. I'm bleeding. I have 1 HP.
Tactical Desticles. Really? How much does it cost?
I believe it's $19 a month, unless you do it annually. If you do it annually, then I believe it's like $12 a month, but you have to pay up front. Plus, with Restream, unlike with just Streamlabs and multi-streaming, you have your multi-stream. Like, I downloaded an app, and it's the Restream chat, and basically you have every single platform, it shows the chat. Then I have Restream's bot, so if someone comments on Facebook or on another platform, it will it'll reply. I can actually type replies in the chat, and it'll send that reply to every single platform.
Tactical Desticles. I already paid for Streamlabs for a year.
So
I'll be upset to not use it.
Keep using Streamlabs, because that's what I do. I pay for Streamlabs simply so I can have the overlays, the alerts, and the website, because I got my own domain, so I have jakeglizzy.com that redirects to my Streamlabs. So I still pay for Streamlabs, but specifically for multi-streaming, I pay for Restream. Plus the bot, if someone talks on another platform, it will send that chat through the bot to Twitch and stuff like that. So if someone comments on Facebook, the Restream bot will send that message to the Twitch chat and stuff like that, so other people can see it, and vice versa. So all my platforms are actually chatting with each other, which is really fucking cool. And I can reply, like I said, to all of them. Like, see, hold on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but here, let me move this. Hold on. So that's the Restream chat. And I just have it sitting over my Streamlabs. And then you could click here and you can respond to like specific platforms. Or you could just leave it on Restream. And when you send it, like if I type hi, see how it shows that? It's sending it to those platforms all at once. It's really useful, really convenient. And like I said, you don't have to split up your bitrate because you are just streaming to the Restream platform. And then Restream is putting your stream out. They handle the rest. They put it all out to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, K-Live, all that. They have like 20 or 30 platforms you can stream to.
Tactical Desticles. Yet, YouTube comments won't show on Streamlabs. Send me the referral if you find it.
Yeah, just pay for it for like a month, dude, and try it. Let me see, because that's what I did. I was like, I wanted to see if they had a free trial. They didn't. So I just bought 1 month, and I'm a week into it, and I love it, dude. I've had no issues at all. See.
Tactical Desticles. I bought the Streamlabs Prime for a year for the multi-streaming. Now I wish I didn't, lol.
Trust me, dude, I felt the same way. Because I bought Streamlabs specifically for multi-streaming. Because before I just used it for free. But like I said, keep it. Because when I switched back to regular OBS, I tried that the other week. I got Restream. I'm like, well, I'll cancel my Streamlabs subscription. I don't need it. So I canceled it. I set up my overlays and all that. But because I use Facebook, Twitch, and all that, when I would put the overlays and stuff like that, I couldn't go and edit it like you can in Streamlabs OBS. Like, you can't change a notification for when people send you stars, when people follow you on Facebook and Twitch. Like, it's way easier to use this and set it up all that way. So all of your notifications, bits, stars, subscribers, followers, Facebook and Twitch, all that still shows up in your alert box. So Streamlabs Prime still has its uses. That's why I keep paying for it. Here's this. Yeah, don't be sad, dude, because I was pretty upset. But then I realized, you know, the pros of keeping them both. Because if you're really skilled in shit, just go and try OBS on its own. And just use OBS for free. But I couldn't figure out how to get my alert box and stuff to still send me notifications for Facebook and Twitch. It was one or the other. But yeah, Restream is super powerful. And I checked it out because I kept noticing there were streamers that I kept seeing and they would kind of advertise for it, and I was like, I don't know. But then I figured, why not? I'll try it for a month. Tried it, signed up for like, you know, 10 or 11 different platforms, extra platforms, aside from what I streamed to already, linked them all. And fucking, it's cake, dude. It's a badass streaming service. And it gets your stream out there to more than just Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Like, I've already got followers on Trovo and stuff like that, which I never knew existed. And they used to have Periscope, like Twitter's live streaming, until Twitter took that down, too. So they don't have live on Twitter anymore, I guess. Where can I cook?
Gather the resources and get them refined. Perhaps after that, we'll go to the tavern for a cup of mead.
Okay, maybe I healed. Maybe I don't need to cook. But yeah, for real, man, don't be sad. Because Streamlabs is totally worth it. Just for the overlays, alert boxes, widgets, the bot. It's totally worth it in its own right. For multi-streaming, though, Restream is, I've realized, is the way you want to go.
Tactical Desticles. Alright, I saved it and looked at it. I'll have to sit down and play with it tomorrow. If I have questions I'll ask you face with tears of joy.
For sure, man. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'll help you out. Also, if you don't have one too, you might have heard of it before, but I kept hearing about it. I just never signed up until recently, and it's free. But for your social medias, you should get it's like Linktree. It like
Tactical Desticles. I bought my overlays, which I'll show you if you get bored tonight and hope on mine.
Yeah, dude, that would be cool. If you don't have one of these, I would recommend getting one. And what's dope about it too is it'll create you a QR code, dude. That
Tactical Desticles.
Well, it's a
Linktree.
flow page, but yeah, it like condenses all your social media links into one thing, and you can view it on phone and desktop and stuff like that. But it'll also create a fucking QR code that you can embed places so people can scan it with their phone. It's just kind of neat. So then in all your descriptions and bios on things, you could just put that one link. Because I used to have like 10 links on my shit.
Now then, we're starting to really stock up on some supplies here, aren't we? From now on, we'll talk to Sanders. He'll be milling about down there by the forge, if he's not already hard at work, I'm sure.
It just looks nice, you know, having all your links all in one place. And it looks really nice on cell phone.
Hello there. You must be this new hero Doty's been talking me close meet. Yes, he says it quite.
You can like customize it and all that kind of stuff.
Tactical Desticles. Yeah man, I'll have to get that from you.
Yeah, that shit's nice. And it's free. I think you can pay. You can pay for, I don't know, something. I just didn't really look at what the subscription was for. But I know I have.
Tactical Desticles. I'll ask you more about it tonight.
Oh, you're good.
I was making a drink and missed some of it.
Would you make a rum and coke?
Alright, let's see your handiwork here. I should hope I'll... Oh, the kind of keep it from freezing. You're starving to death out in the wild. Yeah, being alive in frozen solid is particularly unpleasant. Talk to Carsity. It's rare that
Nice.
she's actually here.
I'm liking the gear style so far, even though I'm a noob. I'm sure it'll get better too. I wonder how gear customization is, if they have it like Elder Scrolls Online, where you can like paint each thing of gear, or like Destiny.
Another tourist.
That's another game I play, is Destiny
Got
2.
over everyone in
If
this
you game that
settlement
shit.
expecting me to keep you below. With all the, and then you'll really be in the thick of it. I mean, maybe you got what it takes. Maybe not.
Tactical Desticles. No weirder. Vodka and water with Mio haha and cherries.
Hey man, at least you're hydrating. I've been sober since January. I've gotten into some trouble and went to jail and shit for assault. And yeah, that's when I started streaming. Got out around like March or April, and then my birthday was April 17th, so started streaming just to keep me busy. But once I'm off probation, I think now I have a better like way of looking at things in my life, and I'm not so pressed, I guess. So I think I'll be able to chill and have a drink or so. But I was a straight alcoholic for like the past 10 years. Was no bueno. I'd start drinking at like 9 o'clock in the morning till like 3 in the morning. And vodka was my shit. That's what I liked to drink. Till I got so bad I was drinking a gallon of Skull like every day and a half.
Tactical Desticles. Dude's a badass chat. Tactical Desticles. Give him a EFF follower.
Yeah. Yeah, or I'll come kick y'all ass too. Not really. I don't like to fight. Ooh, I can build a camp. Badass. Wow, cool.
Tactical Desticles. I was an alcoholic when I came back from my first and second tour. Now I drink when I stream or get together.
Oh, you were military. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate ya. I'm sure everyone tells you that. I wonder if it ever gets old when people say, like, thanks for serving the country. I always wondered if that shit gets old to hear. I guess as long as it's genuine, then it's probably pretty decent. And yeah, see, that's just how I want it to be, man. I want to be able to just, like, go to work, get home, chill, eat some dinner, have a drink. See, when I was drinking, like, so I weigh like 180 pounds now. And luckily I'm not, like, fat or nothing. I'm just, you know, I'm bigger because I actually eat. And when I was drinking, I would eat once a day. And it would be like a bag of chips or like some shitty ass, very small food at like 10 at night. And I was to the point where, like, you know, it was normal. Like, I'd be drunk going to work. I'd be drunk all day driving around. It was just not good. Never got in any trouble, though. And I'm surprised I didn't get a DUI all those 10 years.
Testicles. It does because people think they need to say it.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not it's not genuine because people are just like, oh, I have to say that.
Tactical testicles. You just said it, man. If it's genuine.
When I got out of jail, actually, I was gonna join the military. I thought about going into the Air Force. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me in because when I was talking to the recruiter, he was getting everything set up, and then they asked me if I took any medications, and because of how I was feeling from, you know, drinking all the time, I had gotten into taking antidepressants and stuff like that, and they told me that I can't be taking medication like that if I was going to be in the military, and that I had to be off of it for like 3 or 4 years or something. I was like, wow, I didn't know that, but I guess it makes sense. That's some dank fur, Wolf.
Tactical testicles. Hey guys. Literally give this guy a follow and a congrats for him being sober.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me because I never thought I would ever get sober. And out of like all the drugs I've ever done in my life and everything like that, alcohol was the worst thing. Destroyed my life, dude. I almost lost my wife. Fucking would have lost my house, would have lost everything. I thought it was over with.
Tactical testicles. It takes a lot to do it. A lot of determination.
Yeah, I thought it was over with, dude, when I was sitting in jail. I thought I was gonna come out of jail and I was gonna have absolutely nothing. I figured that everyone was just done and, you know, I wouldn't have shit and I was gonna have to rebuild from nothing. And I was ready to do it, but luckily it didn't come to that. I was supposed to be on probation for 2 years, but since I'm doing so well on it, they're gonna let me off in like a couple months. It'll have been like a year. Can't do shit, can't drink. I live in Colorado, can't even smoke weed if I wanted to. Not that I have a craving to do it or that I really give a shit, it's just I can't do anything. Gotta take those drug tests. Man, I am digging the hell out of this
Tactical
game.
testicles. Life is made for mistakes, it's the overcoming and moving on that makes it worth it.
See, they asked about that in one of my therapy class things that I was in months ago. They were saying if we felt that getting the assault charge and going to jail and stuff like that, and if it was like a defeat, and everybody was like, yeah, it's a defeat, blah, 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 it's a bad thing. And I was like, nah, I look at it as a victory because it's both. It was an initial defeat. And that was when I was sitting in jail. I felt defeated. But I turned it around and realized that if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have changed. I would have got worse. And when I was in jail, actually, I was playing poker. Because when I got in there, I traded this kid because it was like his mom's birthday or something like that, and he wanted to call, but he had no money on his books, so he couldn't call anybody. And he had a deck of cards, so I told him if he gave me the cards, I would let him call his mom, you know, and talk to her for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and which costs quite a bit of money. And he's like, okay, cool. So after that, to keep myself busy, I started running poker. So every morning I'd get up, make coffee, and go sit downstairs at the table, and I would run poker games all day and just win people's shit. And this dude, Charlie, he was playing poker with me, and he was an older dude. And he's looking at me and he's hey man, he's like, you okay? I was like, yeah, why? He's like, you look off color. I was like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, your skin and your eyes, like they're all yellow. And I went and looked in the mirror upstairs and I was like, oh shit, I have jaundice. Like, that means that something's failing. It has to mean something's failing. And sure enough, they had the nurse come and take me down and check me and all that. And they had to monitor me and shit to make sure I didn't die. I was like, damn. I was really bad. I'm only 26 years old, 25 at the time. I'm only 25 years old, and my kidney or liver is fucking shutting down because I'm drinking so much.
Tactical testicles.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
It was bad. I mean, I lived 2 blocks from a liquor store. So I used to wake up in the morning, my wife would go off to work, and I would walk up there.
Tactical testicles.
5 times a day,
Yeah,
I'd
bro.
walk up there. And fucking go and get my shit. And I would start every day. I would go and buy 99. The 99 proof, fucking like almost 50% alcohol shots. I would go get like 12 of those. And I would lay 7 of them out on my counter, and I would take 7 in a row, like right when I fucking woke up. Hadn't even barely been up an hour. And there would be days I'd wake up and do that, and I would start sweating, and I'd go throw up, and then I'd be like, well, time to go take another 2 shots just to make sure I didn't waste any. And on top of not eating and just drinking shitty liquor, and yeah, it's no good, man.
Tactical testicles. I work for the feds and literally only a few people say they are glad being caught. The ones that say that are the ones who wanted and needed the change in order to get their life together.
Dude, it's true. Everyone in jail, dude, they were all mad as fuck. Like, you know, they hated it. They were like talking shit to the guards and just being rude to other people. And I mean, it's jail. People there just suck anyways. They're all drug addicts. But it's like, I was cool with it, dude. It gave me a literal like time out. I didn't have to worry about work. I didn't have to worry about shit. I mean, yeah, I worried about my wife because I thought she was gonna leave me. That killed me. I thought she was gonna leave my ass for sure. And you know, the loneliness really got to me. like, cause I would stay up until like 3, 4 in the morning, when I was there, and I would just sit in my bunk and shit on my bed and
Tactical
read
testicles.
books and.
Shit dude, you were living life fast bro. That's an insane amount of booze.
Yeah, I was drinking a lot. Like, a lot of people, like, think that it's like a game when I'm like, no, man, I used to drink, like, a lot. And then they're like, well, I drink this. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, I'm not saying it as in, like, oh, I drink a lot, it's so cool. Like, because I hear younger kids, younger than me, like, talking about drinking and how they drank so much. And I'm like, it's really not cool, bro. Like, I was drinking a gallon of the cheapest of the cheap vodka like every day or day and a half, and then some beer. And like, I mean, I was still functioning, you know what I mean? Like, I never blacked out, I never passed out, I was never unable to walk or like get shit done. I was a very highly functioning alcoholic who was literally always wasted. But it got really bad, dude, like to
Tactical testicles. That's what I would have been worried about too. Family leaving me.
Well, I mean, my family got sick of it, dude. I was calling, you know, my sister and my mother and everybody, like, all the time, and I'd be like, hey, can you send me $100? Can you send me $200? And they'd be like, what for? I'd be like, oh, I'm short on rent. Like, I literally felt like a crackhead, bro. Like, I was to the point where I was going to a pawn shop one year every fucking time I would get paid to get my shit out of pawn, because I had 3 TVs. I'd go pawn a TV, go pawn a game system so I could drink. Then I'd get my check, go get it out, run out of money, and go back and pawn it. That's like literal crackhead shit. Yeah, I could sit there and say, oh no, it's fine, it's cool. Shit's sad, man. And then I see other people going through it, and it's just sad. Like, there's this kid I work with, he's like 18 years old, man, and like, he just started drinking like on the weekends and shit, and like, I warned him, I'm like, hey dude, like, it's cool, like, came to work hungover and shit, and I'm like, it's cool if you want to drink, bro, like, but if you ever start noticing yourself drinking every day, or fucking, you're like getting bad with it, where you feel like you gotta do it, you need to stop, because you're gonna regret it. Because I always thought I was stronger than that. I was always like, oh, that ain't gonna be me, that ain't gonna be me. And then before I knew it, it was me. I just couldn't see it. Sorry, I'm not trying to be depressing.
Tactical testicles. But it's cool when you're young. They don't understand that shit leads to bad long term. I got an underage. Literally the only trouble I got in, ha ha ha.
Yeah, and see, I had never been, I grew up in Chicago and stuff, dude, and like, I had never really been in trouble with the law or anything like that. But then with my drinking and like, you know, fighting with my wife and fucking starting shit with people, it was like, I started getting into trouble, and then finally I went to jail. And I was like, damn, it led up to this. And it's like, you know, when I got out, my wife was asking me and stuff, she's like, you know, do you hate me? And I was like, no, I can't be mad at anybody except for myself. Which I was very angry at myself. But I turned that around, you know, I used that to do other stuff. Like, I've been doing really good at work, and I've got, you know, 2 promotions at work, and I've only been there since my birthday in April, and, like, everything's going good for me, dude. I got into college, so I'm going to school for fucking software engineering and security. I do that, I work full-time. fucking stream. I stream every single day, 7 days a week. I don't take any breaks unless I just miss a day, which doesn't happen that often.
Tactical testicles. Yet, I woke up drinking at 9 AM and drank all day after my last deployment. I understand, man. Just slapped myself out of it.
Yeah, and that's good for you that you're able to do that. I wasn't, and some people can't. You know, I used to tell my wife because she would get mad at me all the time for it. And that was the only reason we fought, was that and money. Because I was spending, you know, 50
Tactical testicles.
50 or more dollars a day.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm really happy about being in college and shit. I'm like getting my shit together finally. She'd always tell me that I was a really smart person, and she just hated seeing me wasting my life. Like, we used to drink together, but then like 3 years ago she quit because she decided it just wasn't good for her. And I kept drinking. She literally just told herself one day and told me, I'm done drinking, I don't want to do it anymore. And she stopped. Even with me still drinking, like, I couldn't imagine how hard that was. She's a strong woman, man. And to put up with all my shit for the past 7 years? Yeah.
Well now, someone's strutting in here like they've proven something. All right. Well, I got plenty to share. Maybe when I trust you more. Meantime, Magistrate Koropati is looking for you. You should go see what she wants. Oh, and hey, watch your back out there.
But it's kind of like you mentioned, life's about making mistakes, and that's what I've come to understand. No matter how hard you try, nothing will ever be perfect. And then I learned, even if it is perfect, you will always find something to complain about. Or something that you don't like. That's just how it works.
You think you are this? We are the strongest.
But you just gotta learn to live with it.
Where others hesitate, shout head
I learned to stop stressing about things I can't control.
Tactical testicles. Right, bro. Good wife.
Yeah, I'm 26, she's 29.
Glad to meet you.
She raised me.
Is what gives you life. It's the mover within.
So you seek an audience with yours truly? What subject do you... We are the only ones here who have the acuity to unravel the mysteries of this place. We will learn the secrets of
Meet with each of the... I sympathize with your hesitation. The factions can sometimes be a headache. But I cannot...
How long have you been in the military for, dude? If you did 2 tours, what's a tour? Is that 2 years or 4 years? Or does it just depend?
The look on that distinctive face of yours tells me you've made a decision. Hold me in suspense no longer. Out with it!
Alright, I have to pick up action. Damn, dude. I don't know who to pick. I think I'm stuck between the Syndicate and Marauders.
Tactical Desticles. I'm out. I did 8 years and 2 deployments. A tour is a deployment overseas.
God damn. So were you just like in Iraq or Afghanistan, or did you go to like other places? And like when you're on a deployment, does that mean that you're like actually like...
Tactical Desticles. GG's in the chat, guys.
Do you actually like, are you like actively involved in war when you're on a deployment, or can you do like other things?
The look on that distinctive face of yours tells me you've made a decision. Hold me in suspense no longer. Out with it! Welcome into the fold. We want to know why the Dirt Claw Withered have been looting the old Cannon tomb. They've been doing so obsessively with the wood and stones and crystals they've recovered. Bring some of these artifacts back for us to examine.
Tactical Desticles. I did Iraq and Afghanistan. No, you're in that war. So I was in Iraq for 2009 and 2011 was Afghanistan. But wars.
Damn, bro.
Tactical Desticles. Both asterisk wars.
Damn, dude. And I know they always say, like, you know, you always say the same thing, like, war's war, it's not fun, it's not pretty, but, like, did you actually get any, like, takeaway from it? Not, like, in a bad way. I'm not asking if you got, like, PTSD and shit. I'm saying, like, was there any aspect of being in war that, like, when you came home that you actually, like, took away from it? I know I'm asking you all these questions that might seem stupid, but I've just always been curious.
Tactical Desticles. Yet, value family and the rest of the world outside your door is clueless to what goes on.
Interesting, very interesting. Kinda learned that about a lot of people. Where are you from?
Tactical testicles. It makes you angry. Plus you see how messed up the government is and end up not trusting them. I won't say too much more about it. Tactical testicles. USO.
No, I understand, man. Ohio, huh? Cool. So I was right by you. I have family out in Ohio. I don't remember where, but they live out there. Most of my family's in Illinois, where I'm from. I was born in Illinois, and I lived in like Florida, Wisconsin, Colorado. I live in Colorado currently. One second, I gotta take a piss, man. This is a dope ass hoodie my wife got me. I love this shit. I don't know if you like Electric Wizard or not, but I like Electric Wizard.
Tactical testicles. What's that?
Oh, it's a band? They're like a 80s or 90s like metal band. Like Electric Wizard. I like Windhand a lot.
Tactical Desticles. Oh okay. I like hardcore and metal.
Fuck yeah, dude. You should check them out. Electric Wizard's pretty fucking good. And if you listen to Windhand, I would recommend the song Feral Bones to start. That's a good ass song. They kind of have this weird vibe where they're like 9 Inch Nails, kinda, or Alice in Chains, but like they're fucking hard. Come on, you broke bitch.
Tactical Desticles. You got some help. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I know.
Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations.
Nice.
You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
I got an achievement today. All cause of you. You and Sad Boy Geo helped a little. Come here, fucker. I will never die.
Tactical Desticles. All good, bro. Glad to help.
Hell yeah, man. And I'll definitely be stopping by your streams. You're a cool guy. Like an actual real person. Sometimes, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's just like some streamers' personalities and stuff, dude, they're just like, I don't know, they're like all the same.
Tactical Desticles. Thanks, Brew.
I wonder if I could play this game with a controller. Test it out. Just based on how the combat is and stuff, I would assume that I could. Yup. Alright, but now the real question is, how do you use your skills? I guess it's not really designed for a controller because I can't pause. I'll stick to keyboard and mouse. One more crystal, one more. Uno más. Uno más cereza. I'm gonna use this other button on my mouse. I like having side buttons on my mouse. It's so nice. I'm gonna bind it though, my empty button. Right now I have one bound to auto run, so I can just click the side button and it'll auto run.
Good luck learning the skills part. It's like skills are always a second part of the game where it's like a game itself. Complicated and takes hours to understand and enjoy.
Oh yeah. And when a game can execute it very well, that's what makes a fucking great game. Voice chat's push to talk.
Tactical testicles. Right. It's almost more enjoyable than the game itself, hahaha.
For real, dude. No, I just binded switching weapons to my empty mouse button. Sweet, man, sweet. One thing, I don't know if you've heard this before either. I mean, I guess you don't really have to worry about it because you have a 3080, but putting settings in a game to ultra, like 90% of the time, you will not notice much of a difference. and you're just wasting extra GPU VRAM. Just very hard to see. And I've actually been testing it out myself, and sure enough, you can't really tell much of a difference most of the time. Mostly you can tell the difference between like medium and high, but even sometimes then it's not like a huge difference.